If you're into RPGs that don't just scratch the surface, but dive deep into dark, complex worlds, you're in for a treat. Today we're exploring 10 isometric RPGs that are darker, deeper, and absolutely must-plays for anyone who loves a challenge and a gripping story. Let's get started. Warhammer Chaosbane stands as a hidden gem in the action RPG genre that deserves more recognition. As the first true action RPG in the Warhammer fantasy universe, it brought hack-and-slash combat to a world previously dominated by strategy and turn-based games. Set during the Magnus Pius era, you control one of 6 distinct heroes battling against the corrupting forces of chaos. While it may not have the same narrative depth as some other RPGs, it immerses you into a dark and brutal world, offering intense combat and a high-stakes atmosphere that fans of the genre appreciate. The combat system delivers a satisfying experience with responsive controls that make monster slaying particularly enjoyable. Unlike many ARPGs which make you wait for power progression, Chaosbane quickly makes you feel powerful, offering a rewarding experience for both newcomers and seasoned players. Boss encounters represent one of the game's bigger strengths, offering genuine challenges that require tactical positioning and thoughtful ability usage. Couple that with a skill system that offers substantial customization through a point-based allocation method, that encouraging experimentation with different builds to find your preferred playstyle. And if you're into couch co-op, this is for you. Unlike most Warhammer games that focus on online multiplayer, Chaosbane offers full local co-op, making it one of the rare titles where you can team up with friends on the same screen. Warhammer Chaosbane may not have the expansive endgame like some of its rivals, but it offers a fun and accessible experience that's perfect for casual sessions. Next up, we take a look at Solasta, Crown of the Magister. Solasta shines as an impressive adaptation of the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition rules in a video game format. This tactical RPG puts you in command of a party of 4 custom-created adventurers exploring a rich fantasy world filled with danger and discovery. Drawing from D&D's classic elements, it allows players to craft characters from different races, classes, and backgrounds, which directly influence the narrative and quests. The combat system provides deep tactical choices, incorporating vertical movement, lighting mechanics, and a realistic reaction system that enhances the experience. Things like height advantage, line of sight, and the environment all play a big role in winning battles. And the visible dice rolls during key moments add real tension, giving players the authentic tabletop experience that many digital versions lack. Character creation offers extensive customization, allowing you to craft heroes with distinct personalities that influence how you interact with others throughout your journey. This system gives you full control over your party's composition and abilities, offering a refreshing alternative to pre-written companions. Your choices don't just affect dialogue, but also combat strategy, adding depth and encouraging varied playthroughs. Solasta also offers a range of different environments, like underground caverns and ancient ruins. The world features diverse landscapes, and the dynamic lighting system adds to the immersive atmosphere during both exploration and combat. For Dungeons & Dragons enthusiasts or tactical RPG fans who appreciate deep combat mechanics, this game delivers a rich and rewarding experience that offers plenty of room for strategic thinking and replayability. We move on to a classic RPG that still holds up today. Icewind Dale offers a unique experience that differs from its story-focused siblings like Baldurs Gate. Originally released in 2000, it brings old-school tactical depth, real-time and paused combat, with an emphasis on challenging encounters that demand strategic thinking. Its strengths lie in its strategic, fast-paced combat, which many players find well-balanced and satisfying. Unlike similar titles, Icewind Dale focuses on encounters that are designed to be tactically engaging, requiring quick decision-making while still allowing pauses for strategic planning. Character creation gives you complete control over a party of 6, allowing you to shape each adventurer's abilities and roles. This system emphasizes strategy and customization, capturing the essence of a classic D&D campaign where survival depends on careful planning and teamwork. While the plot of Icewind Dale is fairly straightforward, essentially a series of dungeon-crawling quests, many find this simplicity refreshing since it allows the game to focus on its core strengths, tactical combat and immersive exploration. The difficulty curve strikes a fine balance, turning each battle into a well-earned victory rather than just an obstacle to push through. Even though the narrative is more linear compared to other RPGs of its era, the game doesn't skimp on meaningful story moments. For those who enjoy challenging tactical combat, party building, and atmospheric dungeon crawling, Icewind Dale offers a focused, well-crafted adventure that continues to feel rewarding even decades later. Wasteland 3 is a solid tactical RPG that blends turn-based combat with sharp writing and one of the most reactive choice systems in the genre. Set in the frozen, post-apocalyptic wasteland of Colorado, you control a team of Arizona Rangers hunting down the Patriarch's rebellious children in exchange for the resources your people desperately need. The combat system offers a nice mix of challenge and satisfaction, with 5 difficulty options to suit different players. It features meaningful decisions and a progression system that balances depth with accessibility. Character builds allow for varied playstyles, from sniper specialists to flamethrower-wielding maniacs, making your squad feel genuinely unique. What truly makes Wasteland 3 stand out is its twisted writing and dark humor. The game leans heavily into absurdity, throwing you into a world where cultists worship a giant Reagan AI and a warlord leads an army of deranged clowns. But beneath the madness lies a world shaped by your decisions. Entire factions, towns, and even the fate of Colorado can shift dramatically depending on your choices, making every playthrough unpredictable. Wasteland 3 is a clear step up from its predecessors, featuring richly crafted environments, a unique art style, and full voice acting for all characters. Character customization is deep, allowing you to craft a team that not only plays differently but also reacts uniquely to the world. With a focused 20 to 30-hour runtime, Wasteland 3 delivers a complete, well-paced experience without overstaying its welcome. Alright, next up on the list we have Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, which stands as a monumental achievement in the eyes of CRPG fans, offering players an epic journey that can easily consume hundreds of hours of your time. This massive adventure captivates with its intricate storytelling and unprecedented depth of character customization, throwing you into a brutal war against demonic forces where morality isn't always black and white. Themes of fanaticism, corruption, and sacrifice run deep, making choices feel weighty rather than just a simple good or evil split. The Mythic Path system lets you take your character in dramatic new directions. Whether you ascend to become an angelic champion, seek forbidden power as a necromancer overlord, or even embody a swarm of locusts, each choice has far-reaching consequences. These paths don't just change your abilities, they alter entire regions, shift NPC interactions, and influence key moments in the story. Combat can be played in real time with pause or turn-based mode, allowing for different playstyles and tactical approaches. While the battles can be punishing, they reward careful planning, and some mythic paths even change how combat unfolds. Companions are brilliantly crafted, with interesting personalities and compelling arcs, and their fates are often tied to your mythic choices. Some may abandon you, rebel, or undergo radical transformations. Even romances carry consequences, with some paths leading to unexpected betrayals or tragic endings. For those willing to embrace its complexity and narrative depth, Wrath of the Righteous offers one of the most rewarding RPG experiences available today. We move on to Fallout 2. This is a beloved RPG classic that expands on its predecessor's post-apocalyptic adventure with even greater player freedom. Released in 1998, it still stands as one of the greatest RPGs ever, with its deep writing, diverse role-playing options, and memorable world. You play as a tribal descendant of the original Vault Dweller, sent to find a device to save your village. What starts as a simple quest quickly unfolds into a vast, morally complex journey where every choice matters, shaping both the world and your character's destiny. Unlike many RPGs that steer you toward a heroic path, Fallout 2 offers absolute freedom in how you approach situations. Want to resolve conflicts with negotiation or solve problems with a spiked club? The choice is yours. The special system allows for a wide range of character builds, letting you customize your playstyle whether you focus on combat, dialogue, or exploration. The game masterfully blends dark themes like slavery, addiction, and organized crime with sharp satire, ensuring the wasteland never feels too bleak. This contrast makes the world feel vibrant and alive. Companions are more than just allies. They have rich personalities, backstories, and moral views that enhance your journey. With an improved command system, they're also more capable in combat than in the first game. While your character doesn't face permadeath, your companions can die permanently if they fall in battle, and a wrong choice in dialogue could turn entire towns against you. Decades after its release, Fallout 2 remains a benchmark for nonlinear storytelling and player agency. Next up, Torment Tides of Numenera stands as a thoughtful CRPG, offering players a narrative-focused adventure set in the unique Ninth World. This setting, a twisted future Earth, is shaped by the ruins of 8 ancient post-human civilizations, and it introduces players to a world filled with strange technologies and extra-dimensional forces. Rather than relying on traditional fantasy tropes, Numenera introduces unique character types like Glaive, Jack, and Nano, each tied to a specific attribute, might, speed, or intellect, offering a fresh and strategic approach to character progression. What truly sets Torment apart is its emphasis on storytelling and exploration. You play as the last cast-off, a discarded vessel of the changing god, an immortal being who continually transfers his consciousness into new bodies, leaving behind sentient remnants. As the last cast-off, you must grapple with your identity and the consequences of your creator's actions, offering a deep, personal narrative that draws on themes of existence and morality. The game's non-violent problem-solving system is another standout feature. While combat exists in the form of crises, these encounters can often be avoided or resolved through creative means, such as environmental interactions, dialogue, and social skills. Many players find they can complete the game with only a handful of battles, showcasing the game's focus on intellectual and moral decision-making rather than combat. One of the most intriguing aspects of Torment is its tide system, a moral compass represented by 5 different philosophical tides. Your dialogue choices and the way you interact with the world shape your alignment with these tides, ultimately influencing the direction of the story and how others perceive you. For those willing to invest the time, it offers an unforgettable, thought-provoking adventure. We continue with Disco Elysium, a narrative-driven detective adventure where every decision shapes the story, and traditional combat takes a backseat to deep dialogue and investigation. You play as a detective with amnesia, tasked with solving a murder while uncovering the mysteries of your identity. However, the journey isn't just about solving a crime, it's about confronting personal demons and grappling with a fractured mind. What sets Disco Elysium apart is its unique skill system based on personality traits. Your character's mind is divided into 24 skills, each representing different aspects of your personality and intellect. These skills don't just impact decisions, they also influence an ongoing internal dialogue that can offer insights, suggestions, or sometimes mislead you based on their own perspectives. The protagonist's struggles with alcoholism, depression, and amnesia are central to the experience. These issues are not just plot devices, but actively shape how he interacts with the world around him. The game gives a raw, unflinching look at how mental health affects behavior, relationships, and choices. Every conversation carries weight, and even failing a skill check doesn't halt progress. Instead, these failures open up new paths, allowing the story to unfold in unexpected ways. For players who appreciate deep storytelling and complex character development, Disco Elysium offers a cerebral experience that prioritizes narrative over combat, making it a truly unique and unforgettable journey. Next, we have Divinity Original Sin 2, that offers players a rich fantasy world with deep character customization and tactical combat. The game casts you as a sorcerer in a world where source magic is feared and hunted by the magisters. The turn-based battles require tactical thinking, with positioning, terrain advantages, and skill synergies playing important roles. The combat system encourages environmental interactions and elemental combinations, allowing players to strategically use their surroundings to gain an edge. Players often find themselves carefully managing resources like potions and resurrection scrolls, adding an extra layer of strategy to each fight. If you're into co-op, you're in luck. You can split a 4-character party however you like, with each player controlling different characters, each with unique builds and playstyles. This setup fosters meaningful teamwork as players discuss tactics, trade items, and combine skills to tackle challenges. The story adapts to this dynamic, with each character's personal quests and decisions influencing the group's journey. Companion stories are another standout feature. These stories, along with the characters' development, add a lot to the overall experience and make their personal journeys feel important. Players are given a lot of freedom in how they approach problems, with multiple solutions to nearly every situation. This flexibility creates replayability, as different character builds and party compositions lead to different outcomes. So whether you play solo or with friends, Divinity Original Sin 2 offers an engaging RPG experience that rewards exploration, problem-solving, and collaboration. And here we are at the forefront of modern RPGs. Baldurs Gate 3, a game that has redefined the genre and set a new standard for storytelling and gameplay. Prepare for an unforgettable adventure. Baldurs Gate 3 isn't just a game, it's a monumental achievement in the CRPG world, offering a vast journey that can easily consume up to 200 hours. You play as a character plagued with a mind flayer parasite, setting you on a high-stakes quest that could alter the fate of the Forgotten Realms. What truly sets Baldurs Gate 3 apart is its unmatched depth in character customization and player agency. From crafting your hero to making story-altering decisions, the game presents a staggering range of choices that affect every aspect of your journey. The combat, rooted in D&D's 5th edition rules, is a turn-based system that requires tactical precision and careful planning. The world itself is a living, breathing masterpiece, rich with lore, dynamic environments, and thrilling side quests. Your character's build, skills, and decisions open up new approaches to nearly every challenge, whether in combat or solving complex problems. The single-player experience is incredibly immersive, offering a deep and rewarding journey. Multiplayer adds a unique twist, allowing friends to team up, though it can be challenging during lengthy dialogues where only one player can make decisions. Whether you're playing solo or with others, Baldur's Gate 3 offers an experience that will stay with you long after the credits roll, ensuring it's a game you'll return to again and again. And there you have it, 10 isometric RPGs that are darker, deeper, and absolutely worth your time. If you enjoyed this list, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more epic recommendations. Also drop a comment below with your favorite games from the list or let me know what you'd add. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.